is the one true God. He could be an idol or that black box in the desert where the Muslims go annually.
This black box in the desert is called the Kaaba. Let's read its story, and you will know for sure that Allah is not an idol nor the Kaaba. First, Allah ordered his prophet Abraham to take his second wife, Hajar, and his firstborn son, Ishmael, and leave them in a specific location in the wilderness of Arabia. As a good believer, Prophet Abraham obeyed the order of Allah. Abraham said, "O my Lord, make this city, Mecca, one of peace and security, and preserve me and my sons from worshipping idols. My Lord, they, the idol worshippers, have misled so many people. As for those who follow me, they belong with me. As for those who disobey me, you are the forgiver, the most merciful. Our Lord, I have settled part of my family in this plantless valley at your sacred house. Our Lord, they are to observe prayers, salat. So fill the hearts of some people with love towards them, and feed them with fruits, that they may be appreciative. Our Lord, you know whatever we conceal and whatever we declare. Nothing is hidden from Allah, whether on earth or in heaven." Quran, chapter 14, verse 34 to 38. After Abraham left his family in Mecca, his wife, Hajar, was desperately seeking water for her son, but could find none, as Mecca is located in a hot, dry valley with few other sources of water. Hajar ran 7 times back and forth in the scorching heat between the 2 hills of Safa and Marwa, looking for water. God then sent the angel Gabriel, who dug a hole in the ground and caused the spring to appear. On finding the spring, Hajar confined the pool of water with sand and stones. The name of the well is Zamzam. It comes from the phrase zom, meaning stop flowing, a command repeated by Hajar during her attempt to contain the spring water. Today, the Zamzam well still exists in Mecca. Millions of Muslims drink from this well after running between the 2 hills, Safa and Marwa. Like Hajar, they remember the obedience of Abraham and Hajar to Allah.
Okay, but what does the black box have to do with all that?
According to the Quran, the Kaaba was built by Abraham and his son Ishmael as a house of worship. It was first built by the first man, Adam, so Abraham and Ishmael rebuilt the Kaaba on the old foundations. So the Kaaba is not Allah. It's the first place built on earth for worshiping him. Let's read the Quran and see what it says about the Kaaba. 1. First house of worship on earth. The first house of worship appointed for men was that at Bakka, full of blessing and of guidance for all the people. Quran, chapter 3, verse 96. 2. Rebuilt by Abraham. And remember, Abraham and Ishmael raised the foundations of the house with this prayer: Our Lord, accept this service from us, for you are the hearer, the knower. Quran, chapter 2, verse 127. 3. It's totally not Allah. Let them adore the Lord of this house, the Kaaba, who provides them with food against hunger and with security against fear. Quran, chapter 106, verse 3 and 4. Of course, Ishmael, the son of Abraham, told his sons, the early Arabs, about the God of his father and taught them to worship him alone without any partners, and showed them the house of worship which he and his father built together, the Kaaba, and taught them to worship Allah there. So when Ishmael died, he left his sons knowing and worshiping the one true God according to the faith of Abraham. Mention in the book Ishmael. He was truthful when he made a promise, and he was an apostle and a prophet. He used to enjoin on his people prayer and charity, and he was most acceptable in the sight of his Lord. Quran, chapter 19, verse 54 to 55.